Hi YouTube family, hi YouTube family. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Hope you're doing great. Yes, this is Victorious Marital. This video today we're gonna be talking about dating, singleness as a Christian lady. Like, let's talk like sisters to sisters, brothers to brothers. Let's open this page up. Yeah, so today I'm just gonna be sharing a video and just sharing my heart and just pouring my thoughts on how to go about it as a single and as someone dating who you're a Christian, like that church girl, that church brother. What's like some of the tips that I have learned, some of the things that can help us stay focused, date godly, and live fulfilled as a single. I know I'm so passionate about this. It's not because I'm married, but it's just because I feel like if we grew up getting the right orientation, there are a lot of mistakes that and a lot of things that even as Christians we do when it comes to our single life and when it comes to us dating as Christians that end up just hurting us, like end up just backfiring, end up just putting us in a very tight place, a place of depression, a place of bitterness, a place of some of us giving up on our faith. So without much talking, let's get into it. Yes, so let's talk about singleness. Let's talk about being single as a Christian. I know being single as a Christian sometimes can be very hard. Like, you think that those who are in the world, those who are not in church, they face more pressure compared to those who are in church. No, it can be hard sometimes. Sometimes the pressure from church can be overwhelming. You're passing that auntie and she's like, oh, you've been looking so fine, when are you gonna get married? Oh, I wish I had a son who was your age or who was older than you that could get married to you. Oh, I just like you. I like the way you carry yourself. I like how decent you are. I wish I knew somebody I could connect you to just marry you. Have you heard one of those statements as a church girl? Like, let's be honest. Even looking good in church. Oh, the way you're looking good this season, you feel like there's something happening. Are they gonna announce very soon? Like, can people just leave? Hello, aunties, uncles in church, can we singles just leave? Can we just breathe? Can we just breathe and just worship God and just be us, single, fulfilled, and pursuing purpose without you guys blocking our eardrums with marriage and looking for somebody and looking good, thinking that there's somebody in your life that may have to make you look good? So some of us, I know those pressures exist. So I just want to talk to my singles out there. I want to talk to my fellow single Christians girl out there. Don't be lured by this pressure. Don't be lured by pressure from your family. Don't be lured by pressure from your friends. Don't be lured by pressure from these aunties or pastors or uncles in church. Live your single life fulfilled. Discover yourself. Work on yourself. Show purpose. Do those things you like to do. The second thing I want to say is that don't go to church with the whole idea of, oh, I'm going to look for a man. Don't go to church asking. I've met people that I evangelize to and they are single ladies or single men, and the question to ask is like, oh, are they young handsome guys in your church, or are they beautiful girls in your church? Come on now. You could meet, I'm not saying that you could meet a potential partner, you could meet your husband in church, but that should not be your focus. Don't go into church, or don't go to visit a church, or don't go to a place of worship with that as your main focus. Thirdly, don't focus all your life as a Christian just looking for that man or that woman that God has for you. Because God has put desire in your heart, God will bring it to pass. Take your time in seeking God in spirit and in truth. I have seen many youths get hurt in church. I've seen many youths leave church because they were looking or they were eyeing at brothers and sisters in church. They go to church because, oh, that fine brother is in church and I heard he's single. That fine sister is in church and I heard they are single. And you try to start, you force yourself into developing a friendship. And once even the people give you room for friendship, you start assuming that, oh, since we are friends now, maybe we are dating. And that brings us to our next point. Don't assume. Don't assume. If somebody have not asked you out, if somebody have not said, be my girlfriend, if somebody have not said, oh, can we get into a relationship, Can we be in courtship? Don't assume, because it has led to many hurts. We have seen cases where brothers in or sisters in church are just friends, and in your mind they are assuming they are already dating. Then tomorrow when that person gets married or that person introduces your girlfriend or your fiance, you get hurt and you say, oh, church people, church folks, they break people's heart just like those in the world. No, it's because you were assuming. The person was just seeing you as a friend, but you were seeing them as a date. Don't assume. If there is no clarity, ask questions. If you feel like the person is approaching you or the friendship in a manner that makes you uncomfortable, that makes you want to think like or look like it's a relationship, ask them. Whether you're a girl or you're a boy, ask them. What are we defining this relationship? Who are we? What are we? Ask those questions just to be clear so that you are on the safe side. You're on a safe side. Next thing I want to talk about is just serving and loving God. Just serving and loving God. The Bible says He has not called us to seek Him in vain. When you serve God with all your heart, when you love God with all your heart, trust me, God is faithful. He will satisfy you with every good thing. The Bible says every good and pleasant gift comes from God. God will satisfy you with every good thing. In His own time, He will make everything good and beautiful. So as a single, just serve God. Just love God. Don't look for anything. Just serve Him because He is worthy of your service. He is worthy. He is faithful. He is kind. He is nice to you. Just serve Him as that loving Father that He is to you. So these are some of the tips I want to give to singles in church. Encourage you. Enjoy your single season. It's not a curse. It's not a bad thing to be single. It's not an abomination. Don't be lured. Don't allow people to project your pressure and your insecurities on you as a single. I hope this was helpful to someone out there. You're a Christian girl, you're single, or you're dating. I hope these tips were just helpful to help you stay focused and just date or live single, godly and wholesome and fulfilled and happy and joyful. See you all in my next video.